Hi, folks. So this week we're looking at a kind of a metaphor that Jesus used for our relationship with Him and with God. It's this whole idea that God is almost like this vine grower, kind of like a farmer for making wine, and Jesus is like the vine that the grapes would eventually grow on, and we're kind of like the little branches going off of that vine. And the thing that Jesus is saying is that really, unless we're connected to that vine in terms of who He is, unless we're connected to that source of life and of teaching and of compassion, all of these different things that we gain through that source of life that Jesus embodies, then we're going to be kind of cut off and almost like just like branches lying on the ground. And not only would that not be that great because we want to be connected to the source of life, but then we can't bear fruit in the wider world. I really like this passage a lot, in part because some of you folks might know that I spent some time living in some different monastic communities in Europe, and when I left one of them, one of the sisters in that community offered a blessing for me and read this passage, and it always reminded me, okay, how in my life when I want to be a person that's out in the wider world and connecting to people and bearing fruit, that idea that, okay, how do I remain connected with God just in the way that the branches are connected to the vine, and then we end up producing fruit. And what does it mean to produce fruit? Well, it seems like Jesus is connecting that idea to this sense of being a disciple and being a follower of Jesus, having that sense of trust, listening to the teachings that He brings about. And we're going to kind of explore that with our Sunday school folks this Sunday, both in terms of, okay, how do we connect with God? But then what does that bearing of fruit actually look like? And what does it mean to kind of look like a disciple? And what does that mean in terms of being in community? Because also all the different branches are connected to the vine, but that means they're kind of connected to each other. And so we're called to be in that life of community together. So hopefully this is a helpful introduction for you folks as we get ready for this Sunday. Looking forward to seeing you on Sunday, and God bless.